What is going on, ladies and generals? It's your boy Harvest over from Tech Benchmarks, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the performance of Enshrouded on the RTX 4070 Ti. Now the game just came out a few hours ago and it's already picking up some traction. I mean, Enshrouded was supposed to be the survival game of this month, but I guess Palworld took some of that hype. So yeah, I mean, the game is still, the game was still quite hyped, and I'm not sure if it managed to live up to the expectations or not because the numbers are not that high. But yeah, it is what it is. Palworld is a different game. Enshrouded is a different game. Yeah, so for my CPU, I'm using the i7 13700F, and for RAM, I'm using 32 gigs of DDR5 6000 megahertz of RAM. Now, when I played Enshrouded during the beta, I played it on my RTX 4070 Ti, and I remember getting around 60 to 70 FPS on my RTX 4070 Ti. That was extremely low. There was no optimization at all. And now that they have released the early access version of the game, let's just see if things have improved or not. I mean, I'm hopeful. I just started this game and I have played a bit. This is the first time I'm taking a look at the performance, by the way. I just went ahead and played, and this is the first time I'm checking the performance. So let's go ahead and check out the settings. So for now, I'm on 1440p. I'm gonna be turning off VSync. Field of view is gonna be at, I guess, 70%. Quality preset, let's set it to max quality. We're gonna try DLAA. DLAA is actually max quality. Everything else is on max quality. I would have liked to see a few more settings in this game, but yeah, like a bloom setting and all, but we don't have it here, so yeah. Alright, so as you can see, at max settings with DLAA, we are getting around 50 FPS, which is, I mean, I'm getting 50 FPS on 1440p on RTX 4070 Ti. I don't know what to say. They haven't optimized it. I think they haven't optimized the game that much since the launch, because 50 FPS, even I'm not using DLSS, is actually pretty low. And there's this bloom and a blurry effect on this game by default, and you cannot even turn it down. You have to play with it, which is like, I don't understand. This game needed more. This game needed more settings. Yeah, there is this default bloom that's always there. Melee combat seems okay. I don't hate it. All right. Something tells me it's not a good place to be at the moment. Yeah, so this is the performance with DLAA. Let's just try DLSS now. There we go, DLSS with quality. Everything, yeah, quality is the max, you can see. Yeah, so we just got a small boost, and there is something, I don't know what's the issue with this game. Even though you get high FPS, this game somehow feels like it is stuck to 60 FPS. It feels like it is running in on a 60 hertz monitor. For example, I'm using a 240 hertz Samsung Odyssey G7, and I don't know, it's the movement is not really that smooth. It feels like I'm playing the game on a 60 hertz monitor. Don't know what it is, but yeah, with DLSS we did not get that big of a boost. Let me just check if we can change it to balance. Yeah, with balance we are getting some a nice boost. Still 67 FPS is really low. I know I'm recording, but I'm recording using Shadowplay. That does not take up that much performance. OBS does, but not Shadowplay. Also, I am the host, so that might be affecting the performance a bit, but other than that, I don't see why the performance is so poor. I just want to see. I haven't even tried the game on my RTX 3060 Ti and my RTX 2060. I just want to see how the performance of that will be. I'm not sure who the devs are trying to target with this performance, but there are plenty of people using RTX 2060 and the 3060 yeah, on Steam. Yeah, so nope, this wouldn't do. I think we'll have to reduce the settings. Let's go to quality. Alright, so we are at quality preset. Okay, so with quality preset we are getting around 75 to 80 FPS, which is fine. But I haven't even entered the more demanding areas, and then there are like skills and powers. So I'm not sure how the performance will be when we use powers, when we have a lot of enemies on the screen, but I'm sure it would not be that much. Yeah, this is as good as it gets. And I don't want to reduce the settings that much, because then what would be the point of using RTX 4070 Ti and a 1440p monitor? Let's just try AMD FSR. It's more or less the same with AMD FSR, but AMD FSR looks it's not that impressive as DLSS. Also, the movement is kind of weird. It's kind of janky. So this was the performance with quality settings. Let's just set this to, I would say, balanced. I don't want to go to performance, come on. I don't want to do that. Anti-aliasing is going to be on DLSS. Let's just keep it on balanced. Shadow quality is going to be unbalanced. Contact shadows. Let's just turn contact shadows off. No. It looks really bad with contact shadows off. Yeah, no. I mean, you are getting 100 FPS, but the game looks really bad with contact shadows off. Nope. I don't want that. I think I would have liked a level instead of just on and off. Then it would have helped a bit. But yeah, this looks okay. This looks okay. 100 FPS. Obviously, you people will get a bit more since you won't be recording, obviously. Yeah, so I would recommend if you are on a RTX 4070 Ti and 1440p resolution, then I would recommend these settings. DLSS quality is going to be on balance, texture resolution is going to be on quality, shadow quality balanced, contact shadows. I mean, you can turn it off, but the game looks really bad. Everything else is going to be balanced quality, balanced performance, balanced performance. That's it. That's more or less it. I mean, apart from FSR, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you use DLAA, because come on, the performance is gonna be really bad with DLAA. So yeah, I would say DLSS. Like, obviously, if you don't have a RTX card, you can obviously use FSR. But DLSS, if you have RTX card, then I would say DLSS is the best option for you. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know. I mean, like the devs had a pretty like decent time to optimize the game. I don't know what they were doing. I'm not sure. If I know this is their own engine, so I'm not sure. Maybe like they might be having some issue with the optimization. They're not being able to optimize the game. That means they're having some problem, right? Otherwise, why won't they do it? So yeah, I would have liked to see a bit more optimization, because if I'm getting around 90 to 100 FPS on RTX 4070 Ti, then I can only imagine what people with RTX 2060 or GTX 1660 will get. So yeah, hopefully this is just the early access, so I am like giving them the benefit of the doubt. But hopefully they will optimize the game, and they will make it more playable. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, give it a like, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.